There we go.
Woohoo.
Woohoo.
Woohoo. Oh man, I do have to show you this.
Oh no. Put a pin in that asshole.
Yep.
Boy, that'll... Am I the asshole that is?
No,
Hello,
wait,
Bread Mage.
I'm just waiting for someone to come in and call you an amateur for using justice cards.
It's true. Who would even do that?
Ugh.
See, a whole bunch of new strangers were just teased in the new expansion. So this is going to have a new strangers. Like, they're not like the theme of the set, but they are now a big new thing.
Yeah, playing a video game?
Terrible.
Amateur.
Shameful. So ready to be like, thanks, Dup. But alas, it didn't happen. Winners in this set.
Okay.
The War Wagon, the Fireheart, and the Trailmaker are all like really strong cards.
A+.
The Sergeant's good. The Snowslinger's fine. Like, it's definitely, I think, one of these three.
Go Rakano. Woo!
Could just force Rakano, baby. War Wagon is just such a solid thing. Like, one of the best of that cycle of shift units that gives things until they emerge. Plus 3/3 in draft is just so fucking meaty. Fireheart Recruit was obviously a champ back in his set. And obviously Trailmaker is just super strong. So I do think it's hard to go wrong. We have no way of knowing what colors we're going to end up seeing beyond this one. So
Yep.
probably best not to worry about it too much.
Nope. Grabbing a wagon of war.
Wagon. Well, that's a good start. That's also good.
Dragon.
That's also good.
Wow.
Wow. So there was something in the commons that someone wanted more than a Steelbound Dragon,
What
which
the shit?
is bold.
Right?
That said, if they... We could pretty safely say that they're not going to be picking fire.
Hell yeah.
There's something they wanted that wasn't even a Streets of Flame. Like...
Yeah? Is it Steelbound Dragon?
God,
Yeah.
if you play that down, you just win the game.
Yep.
I just can't imagine someone like first pick
Red
passing
boy.
Steelbound Dragon.
Ooh,
Headhunter's
nice.
very good.
Yep.
Token of Ambition's nice, but I might as well just kind of see. So there's no primal cards here. That's being
interesting.
cut pretty hard.
Yeah.
Otherwise, not too much.
Crystallize. Oh, brightness.
The person
Blurry
in front of us
Chaser.
isn't even value drafting.
Yeah,
Like-
left, right, Derby, Seek Power, Tremor Shocker. What the fuck?
Yeah, right? Like, Steelbound Dragon first pick, I'd be like, well, alright, I'll see if I can force fire. Like, that's whack.
It's like,
They're anti-value drafting.
yeah, like there wasn't a primal in the last one, but they didn't. Hey, crystallize? I guess?
Weird. It's probably Blurry Chaser.
Blurry Chaser's very good.
I will
Brightness
say,
is
like,
good.
this,
Seek's
this,
good.
this,
Yes,
and this.
this,
There is
yep,
something in every
there's-
single
yeah.
color that is, like, a very good card in that color.
Excellent shit.
Um,
in every
and there's
color.
a Seek
Yes, and
here.
there's a Seek Power.
I feel like Blurry Chaser's just nice and
Ver-
solid.
Oh, Char.
Hello, Char.
Hot Blood Barbarian.
Hot Blood
Ornamental
Barbarian's
Daggers.
quite good. I'm definitely taking the
Yeah,
Char
the
here,
Char.
but, like, all three of these I'm quite happy to
is
see.
super open.
Rakano seems... Whatever the person in front of us is doing, they don't seem to be taking Rakano, so I can live with this. God.
Workshop Tinker.
Wow, yeah. Even Treasury
Alright.
Guard's good, but fuck,
Workshop
Workshop
Tinker.
Tinker's fantastic.
Minotaur Oathkeeper.
Boy, howdy.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, this is the first one where we're like, nah. So, do we take Manufacturer or Sky Snapper?
Manufacturer's reasonable, Sky Snapper's reasonable. It's actually an interesting question. Because, like, I don't think Manufacturer's a bad card. It's very expensive for what it does, but 3 Grenadin's actually not the worst thing. Especially if you find some units. Sky Snapper is the sort of unit that I wouldn't feel bad splashing. Particularly when 3 color tokens exist for the thing that we've got. Yeah, and Journeyman Armor is also not a bad choice. Like, Time would be a viable splash as well. And if I was splashing Time, this is a very good unit for that. You know, like anything, putting a plus on like any of these units feels pretty good.
Yeah, the thing is we have seen like good Primal drop tests and good Time drop tests.
That's the other thing, yeah. It's like we've watched Tremor Shockers go by, and Crystallize go by. I don't know what anyone in front of us is doing, but it's also let us get like a really strong start to this pack. And these are both really aggressive cards too. Interesting.
Nothing really here. Oh,
It's a late fucking workshop.
There was a bring down as well, but
yeah, definitely take the workshop over the splash bring down, at least as we are right now. So Burning Claw's really good, Warhorn's really good. Navia's Inquisitor is actually fine, although obviously you need the
Burning Claw, Warhorn.
Yeah, like I think it's one of these two. Low. Probably Warhorn. We've seen that thing do so much work.
God, it does so much work.
Burning Claw is obviously fantastic. Just really, really good stats, though.
And he's like he really wants you to have a Warhorn.
Also true. He is rarer than a Warhorn, but it's an interesting one. I think it's another, like, you're not really going to go wrong, though.
Yeah. The Horn is just so fantastic.
Alright, Gaudy Showman's quite good. Forgemark Scrivener is probably playable in this. I mean, we're right now looking at just the Warhorn stuff that we get from there.
Yeah, it would just be Warhorn, but I mean, we are in Oni colors, so it's not incredible. The Gaudy Showman
But Gaudy Showman is like a good pick that will also make any Oni picks we make good as well.
Empire.
Yep. We'll say we're getting some good stuff in the off colors. But Funeral Pyre, we've seen do work.
Oh yeah, it's won us matches. Getting Evangels in all our non-colors.
Hell yeah. Zoltan Paladin's good.
I mean, unless we want the Evangel for
the potential splash. Evangels for splashes are definitely a bit weird.
They are a bit awkward, yes.
It's true. Warhorns are like you see them decently late pack. Dramatic Exit's fine. Ghostblade Outcast's fine. God, like these are both very good cards.
Yep.
It's probably the Outcast.
Yeah. Very solid.
It's just so fucking strong.
Draw strength, baby.
Speaking of cards that are just fucking strong.
Easy draw strength, right there.
Wow, I was thinking we were getting a little cut from Fire, but maybe I'm wrong.
Now we'll take
I feel fine taking that. He may or may not even make the deck, but hey.
Storm
of Feathers is fine. Longtail Cavalry is fine.
Oh,
wow,
Evangel.
that's a late Evangel.
Hello, Evangel. Minizo, Gladiator Hero, Exalted. Holy shit. But yeah, Kadosh.
Oh boy, interesting.
I'd probably
Inflict
take,
Conscience or Edict of Kadosh is a really interesting question.
Goodness.
Worth noting, both of these are really fantastic,
yes.
but
We'll probably see another Inflict Conscience. I don't know if we'll ever see another
decent chance.
There's a decent chance we'll see an Inflict Conscience, but a Silence or a Kill is real good as well. Oh! I'm owned.
Wow, fuck.
But
we got the Shavka Evangel and the Oni Stalwart and the Acclaimed Artisan here.
Yeah.
Wow, this is so tough.
Yeah.
Shit. I want all of these, like, kind of badly, honestly. Oh, that's tough. Like, I really want an Acclaimed Artisan in this deck.
Like, Evangel might be high because we have, like, no
That's
fixing.
the thing. Like, I'm not sure I can afford to not pick Shavka Evangel here. I also feel like there's at least a chance. Like, this being in 2 colors means people will pass it on more. He's a really good card, but you do need to have both of them. Stalwart might be tough, but I do think that, like, the Evangel is just going to make the deck run better.
Okay. Oh, there's another Evangel, another Stalwart!
Oh, stop making me make this choice.
No!
Fuck. I think we are going to be pure Rakano the way things are going right now.
I think the Primal is going to get out of the deck. So do we take the Stalwart here?
I mean, it is also like I will happily take another Shavka Evangel in this deck.
Yes.
My 3s, the one thing I do have right now is my 3s are maybe a little weak.
Yeah, and the Sky Snapper's probably going.
Yeah, exactly. Like, particularly without the Sky Snapper.
And the 4-trick is okay, but with the Oni Stalwart, that makes the 4-trick
I think the number of
better.
Onis I have is, like, not the worst thing in the world to play, especially if I need 3s. I think I can probably afford to fill for 3 here. Particularly if I am playing a 2-color deck, you know?
Living Mountain.
Yeah, it's an easy Living Mountain.
They're so strong.
It's a pretty easy Ghostblade Outcast.
Ghostblade Outcast is very strong. Oh, Funeral Pyre, Inflict Conscience.
Ooh, I think it's Inflict Conscience.
You gonna say that?
Because we have a Char and a Funeral Pyre already. This is kind of removal for the big stuff, which is definitely a problem that this deck could have. Pretty okay with the Inquisitor here. At this point, Showman's nice.
Showman.
Sultan Paladin may or may not make it. I wonder if I want the... So I'm right now sitting on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2-drops. So maybe I do take this just in case. Especially because I'm probably playing all 4 of these 1-drops as well. That doesn't seem like the worst thing in the world. Irrelevant.
Oh!
Wow!
Excellent! Hell yeah!
Jesus.
We keep getting those green Evangels really late, huh?
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Seat of Glory or I Test.
This is a tough one, yeah.
My Seat of Glory is gonna make this deck
run just so much smoother, especially because like we do actually have a bunch of doubles, like the Longtail Cavalry, the Relentless, the Steelbound Dragon.
We want fixing if we can get it.
That's kind of the thing, yeah. Like, it's hard to say no to a Torai Test Pilot when my 1/4 is kind of iffy. But...
yeah, Roland's Memorial is a constructed
Roland's
card.
Memorial is playable in Draft. Like, if you have... You know, like, even if you're paying some stuff, like, the fact that this is permanent means that you can kind of just snowball it. But it is kind of slow, and our deck is, frankly, pretty fucking quick.
Yeah, alright. I think
it's the seat.
Yeah.
I think this deck, if it is functional, is going to be very strong, and I would love to have a test pilot to help finish it, but it's not necessarily... You know, like, I'd be happy to remove one of these Longtail Cavalry and put in a Tauride test pilot, because I do actually have 2 of the Longtail Cavalry. But I think there's a higher chance, whereas, like... If it doesn't get a test pilot, I won't feel like it's the worst thing in the world.
Yep.
Like
any of this.
Yeah, well, there's a chance. Like, I don't think I play it, but I think there's a higher chance I play it than the Coastal Diplomat.
Hot Blood is good.
Yep, perfectly fine. I have no idea if it even makes the deck at this point, but... hello, Loyal Watchwing.
Ooh, hi.
Crown favorites. We only really have the Warhorn, which it does not pull. I'm pretty okay with just grabbing the Loyal Watchwing here.
Yeah.
Crowd favorite is decent top end, depending on what weapons exist in the format.
Yeah.
Like when it could pull Sword of Ikaria out back in the day, because this is a set 1 card, by the way.
3 or less. Does it?
Yeah, it doesn't. That's my point. And, like, there are decks that would love crowd favorite on the top end.
Goodness, Ty, thank you so much.
Oh, shit.
Thanks, Ty. We're playing chords.
We are courting.
Ooh, I mean, Justice?
If I have 3 Justice, this is worth it. If I have more Justice, it's ridiculous. ridiculous.
Yeah, we are two color. That does.
So like,
yeah.
there's nothing else that I'm super into.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yup. That's happening. That's happening. Seek power.
I'm actually
Seek
pretty
power.
okay taking a Seek over a Blurry Chaser here. My 2s and 1s are ridiculous.
Wow, those 2 weapons in a row. What the fuck?
Boy, a Mantle of Justice into a Seek power as well.
Woo!
The late flash grenade's really good.
Filmmaker, thank you for the follow.
Thank you.
You
Envoy is not.
You want Roland's favor?
Yeah, buddy. For that ceremonial mask I just pulled.
You want 2.
We just saw like so many flash grenades at the end there.
Yeah.
Boy, this is gonna be an interesting thingy.
Bye-bye, journey guide.
Boy, Storm of Feathers, I'm gonna have to come back to that.
Yep.
Because that's an interesting question.
Yep. I feel like one of the long-tail cavalry.
Oh, easily. 2 living mountains here,
Living
and a
mountains.
steel
Living
bound dragon.
Mountain is
Like
so
this
good.
top end is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Aw,
7
thanks,
3
Tina.
drops. Thank you. I don't think I have too many decimate effects, so it's probably fine to just cut that.
Yeah. We have like draw strength. Is that like it?
Yeah, is draw strength the only decimate that we're sitting on
It
here?
might well be. Yeah.
Boy, the back end of this draft just was like card after card after card.
Zoltan Paladin, you mean? Probably.
Probably. What are our 2s right now?
Our
We got
2s
1,
are,
2,
yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 2-drops, and 4 1-drops, all of which make the deck.
Yep.
I'm wondering is like this deck probably is just like.
Oh, we're keeping
16
Funeral
plus
Pyre.
8.
Funeral Pyre is great. It has saved us.
Funeral
a
Pyre is
lot
great.
of-
We only
yeah.
have 1 Char as well.
We've used it to kill people a bunch of times.
Yep.
Nobody expects it.
Like, yeah, if I had a Char and a Streets of Flame, I'd be alright with cutting Funeral Pyre, but it's actually quite good.
Flash grenades.
I've already cut 1. We'll see about numbers 2 and 3.
Oh, decimated.
true.
Right. We do have a decimate and Funeral Pyre, right?
The flash grenades are sort of an interesting question, but we can probably afford to not have them. I'll go down to 1 and then see about what I want to do with the last one.
We want to keep all of those attachments.
Need this. Yeah, that's also a fair question. They all kind of do different things. Like, the removal in this deck is Conscience, Ceremonial Mask, Char,
Edict. Funeral Pyre.
Edict, Funeral Pyre. I'm like looking at this
Yeah.
Relentless Combatant, like I don't know. Like the fact that there's a complete hole in my 4s and also the fact that I have like 2 weapons that are actually nuts on it is definitely a plus for it, but it is kind of like probably out of all my units, easily the most cuttable. Forge Mark Scrivener. So I have, you're not an Oni, yeah. Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, he's an
4.
Oni, the Gaudy Showman.
Yes.
And then however many Onis we make the Warhorn.
Yeah. It's like he might be cuttable. The big thing being that like having things to do on 3 is really good. So it's
Yeah,
like
I
1,
would-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3-drops.
I
He
would
might end up being a
I would
cut.
never cut that Inflict Conscience. It's too useful for killing the big things that this deck is going to struggle with.
Inflict is like the only big removal we have in this deck, you know? Like everything else is kind of a touch, and like Edict can, but only to 2 of the 5 types.
Yep.
So we absolutely need Inflict. It'll just solve problems.
And Forge Mark Scrivener with Oni Stalwart is...
And yeah, I do agree that like Inflict is maybe the least good of all the attachments. Like maybe Ceremonial Mask if I look at this Spielbound Dragon, but even still, like Ceremonial is so good in draft.
How much power do we want in this deck? We have a Seek. So is it 17 in Seek? For power, do we want 17 in Seek?
Oh, good question. Maybe like 16 in Seek.
Got like 6 and a 7.
Yeah, like I'm thinking so I might be able to get away with 17 power in this deck. I still love Oil Watchwing. Maybe too much. You never know. Storm of Feathers I've been holding on to because it does end games. It might not be the best. Like, if I am looking to cut more cards from this deck, it may just end up being one of the ones. It is an interesting question. Like, my spells are actually just ridiculous right now. They are just absolutely fantastic.
We definitely want cut a unit or something.
Yep. That is the question.
I
will say, like, having Longtail, Steelbound, and Ceremonial Mask probably means that that's not as necessary.
Mm-hmm.
We have ways to kind of just get across the line. I wonder if this deck wants the Headhunter. Like, it might just be a bit fast for that, but it does help, like, with draw.
I'm looking at Headhunter and Hot Blood Barbarian.
Yeah, it's also sort of a question mark. Of the two, obviously Hot Blood loves the weapons that are in this deck quite a lot.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of these two. They're both pretty good.
That's the thing, we're now cutting good cards.
Yeah.
We're like, oh fuck, we've got too many good cards.
I know, we have the problem of our deck is too good.
Everything we're cutting is a good card. It is probably...
It's like the worst one for
deck.
the deck that we're playing.
Yes.
I think maybe I go with Barbarian first. God, this is tough. I also don't know if I want to cut both. Also, like, maybe I do cut Loyal Watchwing.
45, so we got one more cut if we go 16
Yeah,
plus
exactly.
2 more if we go 17.
Yeah, it's 45 cards minimum in a draft deck. We could cut a Showman. I'm wondering which of these two would kind of be better for this deck is the big question. It is interesting, because I feel like this deck can jump down people's throats, but I also feel like it could, you know, play a long enough game to get these out.
Just help, I cannot hold all these good cards.
Ah!
There's too many.
Yeah, I feel like Watchwing has gotten so much hate, like, over the years for being a 1/1 for 3, but turns out when it's a bit tough to get other evasion, particularly in a draft format, you just get free war cries. Neat. And yeah, putting a Warhorn, like going 3 into a Warhorn honor would just be absolutely hilarious. This is tough. Part of me is just like, do that thing I always do and just play a 46 card deck. Maybe I play a few games with this and see if it's like, if it's really, really aggressive, then...
It's really hard to tell, like, this deck is, like, is it aggressive?
It is, because, like, it's
It
got
is,
some...
but,
well, I mean, it's hard to tell, is what I meant there. Like, because it does have things like Blurry Chaser, it's got Shavka Evangel, it's got the Gaudy Showman and the Living Mountains at the top, like... But then it also has the Steelbound Dragon, the Ceremonial Mask, and even the Longtail Cavalry. Flash Grenade's a fair question. Maybe I do just say fuck it. Flash Grenade's fantastic. That's why, like 3 was kind of too much, but I really like it. Especially in a deck that's going to have a lot of units on the board.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes Flash Grenade becomes a 1 for 3 trade just because of the board state you happen to find yourself in. Not actually awful.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite what I want. This is
That's
fantastic.
So we want
less
2 of each, right?
Yes, we will want 2 of each, although we do have a lot of ways of getting 2 of each. For example. Not that I'd keep this hand, but...
No.
That's fine. Anytime, like, if I can get a weapon on the Kodash Evangel, I feel great. I think this is alright. We shall see how it goes.
Yep. Flash grenade is also a good trick to pull out. People don't expect it. We don't expect it.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I've liked most of the draws that I got there. I could afford to be picky with a lot of them. Alright.
Hi, Hoyt.
Well, been a bit since I've gone pure Rakano. Questionable.
No.
This deck should be pretty good at getting its one draw, like its 1s and 2s and 3s out.
We'll see. Yeah, just draw bear. Oh, and they are also green. Ah, Combre. Oh, shit!
Well, we know what their hand is.
They have all their Evangels in it.
So I just spent 5 minutes tallying up the start of the game there.
Mm-hmm. Immediately traffic lights.
Grodal preserves us.
Yeah.
Make sure that I play the correct card.
Watches over
Yep.
us.
Good to play correct cards
Generally.
on occasion.
Mm-hmm.
Kodash watches over us.
That he do. 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
Oh, weird. They have a trick.
Oh, all that power we have.
That's like a draw strength or a flash grenade.
Yeah.
Could be a char, but I imagine they wouldn't have taken that shot, or they would have killed him off.
I feel like we can put him in the air.
That is true. I mean, I do currently have life steals. It's
Well, it might be better to put the photo option.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah.
I feel like right now I'm kind of okay in terms of damage taken.
Yeah, they have the Berserk Evangel in hand.
Probably not for long.
Shavka inspires us.
Alright, so we can...
Probably just gonna like all in here, yeah. And if they have stuff in their hand, then we can just kind of go for it.
They have no power.
Yeah. Suppose I should have blown that up first to get the 5 damage.
Yeah, I was like wondering. Right,
To the skies!
Definitely getting. Ooh, hello.
Well, that's good. Probably just play the long tail cavalry here and hold in.
Yeah.
Attack in with this, because attacking with a lifesteal versus defending with a lifesteal is kind of same shit.
So, if we kill off our flyer, which,
is
I feel like we do.
Get used to this!
Yeah,
Do we put it on our tutu?
I think so, yes. Now it's sort of like, do I want to... Honestly, I'd probably get a flash grenade trade for him, so...
I did not want to use their thing. Probably want to use it on the 2-3 in the air. But...
Yep.
Alright.
So we'll say Ceremonial Mask is not going to kill if that's draw strength.
Yeah.
Kind of be okay trading it like the draw strength and the Ceremonial Mask and then gaining 8 health. Alright, show me the draw strength. Yeah. I suppose I could have just not, but I would rather get it out of the air. And then we also have the flash grenade. Good. Yeah, they twist that into that, and then I flash grenade, and then they're very sad. On the other hand,
I mean, do we put that on the ground?
thinking I do, yes.
And then attacking with both, and then we have a pretty nasty flash grenade situation here.
Yeah, I would generally agree with that. And we get an Oni to block.
March!
It okay.
All right. Ah. Okay. Is it just with the 4/6 in the air?
Probably with the 2/2 as well. What are they gonna do?
Yeah, they can trade in. Fuck it, it was free.
Yep.
Trade in for free. We're fine with that.
We fight to survive.
Like, we got the clock in the air, we can kind of afford to play the value game here.
If we attack in, we can put lifesteal on
Yep.
make it 7/4 lifesteal on defense.
Next turn, if they don't play a unit, I just attack all in. But yeah, at that point, kind of a foregone conclusion.
Alright, we did manage to win them out.
Yep. Woo.
Woohoo!
Got the fucking Stranger promo.
Farm! Woo!
The Stranger Danger promo.
Alright. Now man, it's a steel bomb with 7 power. No, they had an ancient manual.
So they were playing a 3-color deck. And then with Ancient Manual will force you to choose a faction
Yes.
you haven't chosen already when you play it. So
Yep.
if you've already got your main 3, you have to choose one of the others.
Yep, the 4th one was definitely fake.
It is not optional.
They got 3 Evangels right away, which is wild.
The traffic light, as was mentioned. I like that. Probably gonna have an official faction name in this one.
Still call it traffic light.
Oh, of course. That'll be way easier to remember than whatever the new faction names are.
Yep.
Well, strong start. If Kaplan cooking up a spicy match here.
Hell yeah. Yeah, just replace the I's with Y's and it will be
Yield.
yieldy.
Naughty Dog X. Close. Now Tane I can get into. I need a proper 2-drop, that's for sure, but otherwise it's not the worst thing in the world. See if I regret that.
Well, I mean, I think our only 2 fire is the dragon.
Possibly.
Another 2 fire? Trying to remember.
I think you're right.
I can't remember, but I think.
Well,
Yep.
I already feel good about it.
Yep, position good.
We fight to survive.
Ignite!
Ignite.
Yeah, we definitely don't care enough to
Oh god, no.
kill that.
Hell, we want that attacking in.
You attack in with a 1/1?
Nah, they'll choose not to block it and then attack in with her for
Yep.
a lot more.
Your sword.
Ah.
put it. The smart money would have been to put it on herself. But
Yeah.
I guess it's sort of like, do you want a 5-1 and a 2-1 or a 3-1 and a 4-1? Not the most different of things. Well, seems easy enough.
Also 5-1. Do you attack him with 3-3 only, or
Probably.
that goes?
If nothing else, the 1-1
is
just
nasty.
stops them from attacking.
Yeah. A 5-1 can attack, but it will just die, and then give us lifesteal.
Yeah, and like we can always just edict it if we want.
Yep. Some more power, please.
Power would be nice,
oh,
I suppose.
Shit.
Ah, well that's getting edicted.
Yep.
Easy enough.
Yep.
Alright. Do that right now before that gets out of hand. If they have like a relic weapon in their hand, that just gets so bad so fast.
Yep.
Alright. Like if they want to trade the 2-1 for it, that's fine. If they want to trade the 5-1 for it, that's a bit weird. But whomst am I to question?
Right. Who knows?
That they have to have Oni synergy, right? That's really weird.
Cavalry. Annoying. Power's nice. Need one more.
Do enjoy that stuff. Probably just gonna attack in with the 3-3 and see if they'll trade their long-tail cavalry, because honestly, it's not that scary.
Worried about the 4-2 in the air.
Like, it's not great, but if I have a blurry chaser on the ground, it's not the worst. And there's like much worse things they could put on that. I think that's the biggest thing, just find a good way to deal with it. I also imagine they just don't take this trade, because
Yeah.
like, they're not under that much life pressure.
No. Oh,
Yeah, I think I just want to
probably
dig for
not.
power.
Yeah, we want like power pretty much.
With this hand, like, anything but a sigil is kind of a mistake.
Yep.
Violence begets violence.
That's what they want to put in the air. They're never going to see the second one coming. We definitely got trouble right here in River City.
Yeah, yep. And buff that 6-5. We want our, like, inflict conscience. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I'm wondering if I'm like, if I should just fucking all in swing.
I was thinking, like, all in with a ceremonial mask behind it, you know? If we put the buff on the lifesteal, does that
It would carry over if they killed it, but they just chump block it. I might put it on him, because he's very scary.
Yeah, he's scary, but...
Like, they chump block it, but he's still a threat afterwards. We'll see how this goes. At this moment, I'm a little bit worried about, you know, everything, so I might as well just go for broke here.
Yeah.
Like, their board's a bit tiny is actually kind of where I have the edge here.
Thing is, they can't actually afford to block anything with a 6-5
Yeah.
because you will kill it. Yeah. So they're gonna put everything on their 6-5.
Yep. Yeah, they actually forgot, huh?
Forgot what?
That I had quick draw.
Ah.
I fly for the throne.
No, the race.
Alright, well I feel like our overwhelm is gonna help us here, hopefully.
Oh, we don't have... Alright,
Yeah, I feel like we go ham again with overwhelm.
Oh god, yeah.
on someone.
Probably the 3-1. I guess he lives. I could do it on the 3-3.
Yeah.
I could also do it on the 1-1.
We kind of want the 1/1 to die, if possible, for the lifesteal. But...
Yeah, but I don't think they will let that happen. It would really just be to get 3 extra health for the lifesteal.
3 extra health.
True. I think that might be what we want in this. Sorry about that.
Sorry, that was my fault.
It's sort of like if they want my war wagon, I don't really give a shit. Given the 2 living mountains that I have.
Yeah, we now down to 3, and we have... Yeah, a lot of shit.
I think we might just have this. Call it a guess.
Yeah.
You don't usually say that when they have a flying quick draw 9/7.
Well, the thing is, they couldn't block with their 6/5.
Yeah.
Because we just kill it.
The mask actually forced them into a really awkward situation there.
So they had to put everything on that 6/5, which, you know, made a 9/7 in the air.
They also extremely fucked up with that block. Like,
with the quick draw.
They didn't... they might have had a chance if they had actually kept some of aboard. This is so close.
Yeah.
Like, it's got Conscience and Char to help things out, and I love a hand that starts with Oathkeeper, but God, starting with Steelbound Dragon in 2, and, like, even if I pull something, if it's not a... It's so close.
Yeah, you're gonna reward to quick draw.
Often we'll do that. Like, I wonder how that game goes if they actually made smart trades.
I like that.
Yeah, that hand's very good.
But, yeah, like, that was like 89% win, and then, like, messing up the,
Anything for some
120% win.
Yeah.
You can feel them beneath the stone.
But yeah, they had a lot of eggs in that one basket.
Mm-hmm.
We fight to survive.
Got the Flame Fang. I probably just trade my 2-1 for that. Like, I don't really need to hold on to that too badly. And I really want the
Valkyrie to get the
1-1.
buff. Yeah.
If I'm them, I'm definitely throwing this in. But then again, it is like a 2 cost for a 1 cost. So it's maybe not as cut and dry as that. That said, the 1 cost is very dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Alright, get Snack.
Yeah, the Snack's definitely pretty dangerous, particularly with the hand I have. I will at least be able to get these out though,
these
so
two
that'll
will be very
help
good, yeah.
quite a lot.
I fly for the throne.
Love to fly for thrones.
Same. Nope. Take that, slow them down a little bit, see what they got. No reason to throw away the 1-1 for nothing there, especially like if they had removal for the flyer, they'd be able to get a 2 for there. And I wouldn't even kill it
They're on
off.
fire, they have like Char.
I love a good fight.
Ooh, that's a fucker.
Yeah, they got some shit. I will say that. I will actually... That helps me, I just realized, because it'll guarantee the Ghostblade dies.
Yes, it will, yeah.
Now, I'll have nothing else to do next turn, or this turn, which is a problem, but... If I can survive long enough to get all this shit going, I should be good. Low Darkest Tempest. Yeah, and like the big question here is, can they kill off my Watchwing? If they can do that, you know, hypothetically, if they could do that. That was weird. Oh, right, because Devouring Shadow is like 1 shot.
Yeah,
well,
that's 1.
she has lifesteal now. We might die. Unless...
Ooh, we have Warhorn. Do we just throw that on her?
That is the question. I think actually I want to play Living Mountain here.
Okay, yeah. Put a 4/4 on
then
the board.
next turn
Yeah,
I can play
turn.
Warhorn on her and also play the Oni that I get from it.
Yeah, Good plan. Yeah, let's put something on the board that can block the 3-1 and the 2 3-1s.
honestly fine.
Oh, okay. You get 2/2 of stats you can put on someone.
They have a fast spell. I'm kind of wary of throwing
About
away
the
the
quick
fire.
draw.
Yeah.
Do you just kill the reckless one first then?
I'm kind of debating that, yeah. And like, if they traded, at least I get the 2-for-1. Okay, that didn't actually pause. Right, duh, the quick spell was immortalized.
You can feel them beneath
Yeah.
the stone.
Make sure to put it on the right person.
Yep.
March!
And now that 4/1 trades for a 2/2 that we're generating every turn anyway, so.
Yep.
Yeah, no, we don't care.
Yep. It is sort of like, how much do I care about them even getting a snack at the moment?
Not really. It dies.
It's the sort of thing that, like, it's exalted, so it's kind of awkward to give this a 5/3 weapon.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. Their snack
Its health is much better in it.
Their snack is reckless and will die at the 4/4.
Yeah.
Ready yourself!
It'll die to the 2/2. Who cares?
Alright. Probably just these two.
Yeah, and then we can block something
My
with
oath is
2/1
true.
and give something
If
else
your coin
flying.
stays good.
Yep. Hit nice.
And now we have 5 lifesteal turns.
Ho, ho, ho.
Hi.
You know all that health that you took away from me? I'm taking that back, actually.
It's mine now.
Thank.
What are you gonna do about it? Living Mountain?
Yep.
You look lost.
I mean...
Jesus. This hand just keeps on going.
I think we put 3 units down.
I think I do.
Javka inspires us.
Warhorn is disgusting.
Warhorn
by
and
the
draft.
way.
Like, just free units. Free cards. Free bears.
Yeah.
This deck is doing some work. A little bit. The back half of that last pack was like, boy, this deck's pretty good, into, oh my god.
We got a Steelbound Dragon second pick because someone passed over a Steelbound Dragon.
Weird.
Mind blowing. Mind blowing.
Warhorn on a flyer is alright. Warhorn on a flyer with Warcry?
I think we've had Warhorn on Unblockable as well before.
We have done that, I believe,
Which is
yes.
nasty. Ain't no getting around that shit.
Warhorn's just a value engine.
Like, even plus, 2/2 for 4.
2/2 for 4 is, like,
decent.
not awful.
Yeah,
You
it's
wouldn't
fine.
draft a card that was just that, but a card that generates other cards, like, Jesus. Like, shit, even at 1/2 for 4, that wouldn't be the worst thing.
Does Ty know that we have a Mantle and, the Neon?
Oh yeah, we have a Mantle of Justice in this deck as well that we haven't seen once.
No, Mantle Justice along with the 2 picks in a row. It was Mantle Justice, then the 6 cost. What's his name?
Ceremonial Mask.
Ceremonial Match.
Yeah.
That's where our draft went dumb.
Oh god, Humbug into Warhorn. Oh no. That sounds awful. Yeah, god, Inspire's back in this format, so Warhorn with that is wacky. There is just some shit. Not great, but not really worth going down a card. We have all of our power, and like we'll get up to this Living Mountain. Ah, they had to go down a card too. Perfect. I like my odds. Right about now. Even just the Stalwart on turn 3 isn't so bad because it halts a lot of aggression. Pretty good card on their part, though.
Oh, there's your second living mountain. Hello, buddy.
Let's see
Well,
what
I could definitely use some gas now.
Both y'all getting your exalted. Ah.
Ouch. They might win the game on that,
Yep.
because I have nothing to do.
Nope.
A masterwork.
It was a bit risky, but honestly, there was nothing I could possibly do. They are stuck on 2, though. Hopefully they play something with 2 health that I can pyre. That would be nice.
I don't really want to do that.
I'm like still debating it just because it's like, can I afford not to?
Yeah, here comes a 3/4 with quick draw, which doesn't get it past the living mountains, I guess.
Yeah. Like that might be the best chance I get right now. I mean, granted, it's putting it on an exalted unit, so then they just
rough,
get even more
yeah,
stats. Like it's doesn't feel good. Neither does this.
Nope.
All right, Steelbound Dragon coming up, saving the day.
Yeah, they got off to a way more aggressive start than we did, which is rough.
Yep, which will happen from time to time. God. You know what? Show me your finest hour. Or your Streets of Flame. Nah, if you had Streets of Flame, played it. Like, I can't really afford not to do that. My big hope now is just that I pull either Conscience or... You know, not Power would be good, actually.
This is a 16 plus Seek deck. Alright, let's get 6 damage in.
I've got your back.
It's fine. You're doing pretty good for not having gotten past 3 power.
Yeah?
Beautiful.
Oh, beautiful, you can kill it.
Alright.
It gives everything to that, though.
Yeah. Yeah, actually what I need to do is kill it and then kill what it gets its thing
Do
with
you just
silence. So
attack
I'm just gonna sit
all
in.
first?
No. I'm gonna actually have to play defense here. Like I'm gonna have to kill this next turn and then whatever they put it on, I silence.
It silences.
That is true.
Silence and kill it, so it doesn't.
Right.
Yeah, it's silence and kill, so we just do it right now, right? Because
Yeah.
it won't exalt.
Thank you. Pretty good pull.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
Yeah,
answer.
it's bring
to
down.
Exalted, yeah.
Bring
Alright.
down for Stone Scar.
Kill that
Yes.
with. We decimate to do 2 damage to their face.
Yes. Glad they didn't have that finest hour earlier.
Yeah?
Damn, they
Eat of the
finally got to
Kodosh
4
is
power.
very good. And they stall us out.
That is not gonna do it.
No, ooh, yeah, and that's good, good for us. Wild.
We fight to survive.
I mean, I guess losing your only board is bad too, but...
Yeah. Yeah, they don't really have a choice there. They have to be able to like build up a board with what they got here. Alright.
That goes on our...
Yep. Now I got 2 things that can attack in.
Glory in battle.
I can kill one.
They can't actually.
They can't? Oh yeah, no, they can't. They have to, yeah, they can't. They can't double block.
That's the problem that
Yeah,
they are faced
no,
with.
you have to single block both of these, lose both of your units. That's, yeah. Ouch.
They got so power screwed.
Yep.
Yay, I played a 1-2 weapon on one of my other Oni.
Today is a good day to die.
Agreed. I have to piss. I will be back.
Alright, this deck's going good.
It's alright.
Mm-hmm. It's going. Well, he pissed. Just for people who came in late, this is the deck. We had to cut some good shit as well. But yeah, we have Mr. Steelbound Dragon's second pick somehow. Mantle of Justice, Ceremonial Mass. We've got like a Char, a Draw. Have we seen our draw strength yet? I don't think we've actually pulled this yet. We've seen these two. Flash Grenade. Yeah, this is the Ceremonial Mask has shown up like 2 or 3 times. It's won us the game 2 or 3 times. The Mantle of Justice hasn't shown up. It showed up once, but we didn't get to use it. Is that right?
What was that?
Has the Mantle of Justice shown up yet?
No.
I didn't think so. I think it showed up in a hand made to
Justice
discard.
and Draw Strength are like the 2 cards that have been totally absent despite the,
But the Ceremonial Mask has been great for 2 of our games, I think.
I guess actually the Inflict Conscience as well.
Infant Conscience.
I don't believe we've played it. Alright,
I
insta-Q.
think so.
This is fine.
That's got all our influence as well.
Got everything I need and very little that I don't.
Gonna have to see if we ever throw away anything for this Tinker.
I will likely hold this for quite a while to try to find something, because I think this deck holds buffs ridiculously well.
Yeah. But throw away a Tinker for a Tinker.
Maybe?
We've got Blurry
There's a chance I
Chaser.
also throw away the Evangel here. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not totally sure. We'll see what the deck looks like.
Yeah, we have the Blurry Chaser who's really good.
Chaser's great, because I'll even be able to scout. They do have a fast spell in those colors.
interesting.
It's so hard to remember what's, like, in the format.
Yeah.
Right? Well, that's easy enough. Ah, God, I can't both Funeral Pyre and get this big enough to kill it.
Nope.
Let's see what you got.
Funeral Pyre and Blurry Chaser is fantastic.
Yes.
at least.
Any lighting you
We
can
must hold the
That's pretty
Direwood.
scary.
I'm first and I think they did that the wrong way around.
Oh, yeah, they couldn't. They're at 4.
Oh, they're at 4, right?
Yeah, he costs
I did
4.
4, yeah.
That discards the top 2 cards. So I
Okay.
did just miss a Justice Sigil, which is unfortunate.
But I do feel like we can get rid of one of our Evangels.
Yeah.
For here.
I think I have to twist this to try to find power here. Ooh, actually, I can't. Damn. I got a problem.
What's up?
Him.
Oh shit! Yeah, yeah.
That
He
is
discards
an issue.
cards, which is an issue. Yeah.
That actually does a lot of damage to me, like, just in general.
Yeah. What do we want to put in?
I think I have to twist him regardless.
Just to make him big.
Oh, that's unfortunate to get rid of.
Nope. That's going away no matter what. Shit. We gonna get discarded rather than at the bottom of the deck?
Same difference.
Same thing. Throw away an Evangel.
I'll get it running. No problem.
Yeah, I mean, it also counters Tinker.
Yeah.
I really need, like, Inflict Conscience or my thing. Like, that actually might kill us on its own.
It's a fucker.
Like, it might just perfectly fuck up enough of our game plan. And throw away all of our sigils perfectly selectively.
Yeah.
Wild. Alright.
Kodash watches over us.
That wolf is terrifying.
Yep. I get the feeling this might just be a what can you do kind of
That is
game.
their echo.
Mm-hmm. Where's Mark Scrivener isn't so
And the flash grenade.
That's good. This at least means I can get Longtail Cavalry out.
Yep. Which means we might actually be able to put something big enough in the air to
Yeah,
fuck up
basically.
that guy. Yeah. In fact, we will. Any of our 2/2s can go up in the air and stop it from.
Yep. I'm kind of debating just holding Funeral Pyre back, but I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Tinker, I kind of want to save until this is
Yes.
dealt with.
I meant workshop
Or,
Tinker.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, holding Funeral Pyres.
At least it gives me a little bit of insurance, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm amazed at how much that thing fucks us. That's fine, honestly. That's my second Ghost Blade.
And another power.
I can actually kill it with the Longtail Cavalry and the Pyre, but I'm not sure if I do that. God, they are in such good hard removal colors, though.
Yeah.
Oh, God. It is the sort of thing that, like, maybe I just hold back another turn. As dangerous as that is.
I feel like putting your lifesteal in there.
True.
They might stop attacking in a minute.
I mean, that's good enough if they do that, yeah. Alright. Hilariously, I've got a super powerful Decimate against this.
Yeah, Wretched Raven is a very annoying fly.
1/4 flyer is such a good stat line. What I might do is Tinker to get them to attack in with that.
Mm-hmm.
Because that will force them to do it and then blow it up with Funeral Pyre and
Yeah.
Longtail Cavalry. That all seems reasonable. I'm wondering if I want to like attack in with this, but I probably can't afford
No,
to.
My oath is
they'll-
true.
Sadly.
they'll
If your
block
coin
it.
stays good.
Nope. No.
Oh man,
Hate to see that go.
It'll be sad that's going.
That's fine. If they can't, if I can actually get the Raven off the ground or away, I think I win this. That's good. We did actually pull our draw strength out. All right. Now at this point, I just attack in with her, right?
Yeah, and draw strength
Yeah.
and Funeral Pyre to make that super fucking effective. Yeah. And Oathkeeper, hi. Just gonna let that through. Nope.
Don't really want to trade any of these.
No.
I won't even like trade my next power because Steelbound Dragon is a win con here.
Yep, absolutely.
I'll likely just hold on to that Tinker for a little bit.
Sit by the fire.
They are trying to mill us, which is fun. They might do it.
Ah,
All right, that changes
that's
things. All right.
really, really, really good. Holy shit.
Yes, the question now is like, do I probably just put it on her, right? Like I'm killing the Raven here and then just slamming in for 6 damage to the face.
I feel like, yeah.
God, now I wish I had another power to hold up the draw strength too. Windmill, slam a jam.
Well, with the Oathkeeper and that
Play
draw
2 units.
strength, oh wow, that took them a long time to get their 5th power. pretty good attacking if they want to go for it.
Yep, that is definitely the thing that I'm worried about. Wolf is an interesting question.
Yeah. What do they have in those colors that could save that wolf?
That's like the thing. Jump kick doesn't. I honestly don't know.
I don't have metal.
It's a really weird. Like it's also like I'm kind of worried about. Yeah, it's sort of like, do I want to trade with a Yeti or not?
Yeah, I feel like we might chump the wolf with, like, the stalwart.
Yeah, and if they kill it, it's sort of whatever.
Yeah, trade for a Yeti. We keep
Yeah, 'cause
our
they have a trick. We'll see what they've got.
We'll see if,
Oh, I like this!
6, 7, 8, 9. I don't think so with the Makar's Blood Wolf.
Yeah. Oh, our Steel Bomb Dragon went down.
Of course
I saw
it
him.
did.
There he is.
And our Char. That's fun.
Ooh, we do have Living Mountain and Draw
that
Strength
enough?
and the Oath Keep. I don't think so.
2, 3, 4, 9.
7, 9.
Yeah,
10.
not with the 13 health. So I have to kill off this. Because that keeps them in the game.
Yes.
I think the lifesteal made it so I wouldn't have had
Yeah, the
lethal, but
lifesteal,
there was a
yeah.
lot of numbers involved in that.
Yeah.
So, like, I could have been wrong about the path.
You know, we're fine taking that to the face, aren't we? Been blocking it.
Yeah, we got 20 health. What do they do?
I have something, I just don't know what it is.
Yep.
Eviscerate.
Second eviscerate. We're getting there. They are getting us
Shit.
close.
Yeah.
There goes an Edict of Kodosh.
Do we have it with Funeral Pyre and Draw Strength yet? Not quite. I think we're one away.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got really no real way to get there.
I think we definitely want to put the Tinker down.
Debating if I want to put
Inflict Conscious on that?
Inflict Conscience.
Yes, I feel like we do, so they can't, like, start generating health again.
Yeah.
I'll get it running. No problem.
I think this is just a blocker, because we have lethal this turn if we, you know, keep it. Oh, hardly milling us.
I think we win.
No, they have 2 Malaises.
We
No,
win.
We win?
Oh wait, shit! It's if you draw into it.
They milled us to death.
Wow! They got
Oh,
it.
fucking hell!
Ah, yeah. It's if you can draw a card and you don't. It happens.
Damn, we're so close.
Yep. We were off by 1 at least a few times. Yeah, I thought it was end of turn, but I think because they milled us all the way. That's weird. That's a weird interaction, huh? Oh, well. Yeah, like you can actually play mill and draft in a 45 card deck. There's a lot of just support to get it down that far. I was always worried that they were going to be able to do it to us, but god, the 2 Malaises.
Harsh.
Yeah, like if we had had even 1 card left, as long as, even if we were going to lose at the end of the turn, we would have won there. Ah, yeah, the end of their turn, too. That makes sense.
No.
Damn. I would be so happy to see this if even one of those was fire.
Shit.
Odd.
Justice is, yeah, Justice is our biggest faction.
By a little bit. It's close. It's 5 power. We'll see. I have 8 playable. Not much you could do about that, I would say.
Yep. Not great. Not
Yeah,
great.
like there are draws here that make this amazing. You know,
Hello.
for example.
Here we go. It's fine.
This is fine now.
It's fine
This is
now.
totally fine. Hilarious. Totally fine. I would have accepted that in the other order, although honestly not having a heart attack
See what you
is kind of worth it.
Yep. Who has the monkey's paw? Get out.
Alright, we're up against a Karandon deck.
offering for soul.
Lost a Flash Grenade and a Ghost Blade Outcast
Edict
and an
is
Edict.
sad,
Wow, those are
yeah.
all really good.
Yep. We would have liked all of that. Do we exhaust him first or not?
I'm debating if I want to play like
The
Blurry.
Blurry Chaser and Scout?
Yeah, like in this case, like it's really nice to throw him in when it actually changes the math of the board. Here I can afford to just kind of jump in.
Let's go.
Probably not.
No, I think we kind of want more,
If the next card's a Mantle, I feel a little sad.
we have the power for
That's
that.
fine. That okay, I guess. Yeah, Blurry
These
Chaser,
are
also a
great
good
for
4-drop. 3-1 Quick Draw Scout twice is
They
actually
threw away
worth
a
4.
Bane Wolf, which is
Yes,
interesting.
yeah, what did
did
they
get rid of?
throw out? A Spike-Tailed Kier?
Fury.
Okay, so like we both actually threw away some pretty good shit.
Ooh,
Alright.
Red Hellkite.
It's pretty good for them. I will at least be able to kill that Hellkite, which is nice.
Yeah, do we exhaust... we don't need to exhaust the Hellkite because it can't block. Or do we Living Mountain the Oni now?
I'm thinking I Living Mountain the Oni
Because
here.
that'll
'cause
get it.
that gives
its
me a pretty
bonus.
big board.
Yeah. It makes it huge.
Yep.
It can no longer defend, but it's big.
Who gives a shit? She's attacking. They want to outspeed me, and let me tell you.
It's not
That's
happening.
ballsy.
Oh, I like this.
Big board season.
God, I'm almost like, do I even want to kill the 4-3? And I probably do with the
Yeah.
mask, but like getting rid of any of their blockers or, you know, any if they play something that's kind of scary that the mask kills, I probably get rid of it, get rid of that. But the mask can also get rid of blockers if they think they can play defense.
Yep.
And like the one thing about Dread Hellkite is that it cannot be a blocker.
No. Yeah, she's now a 3/6. She's always going in.
Man, them throwing away that edict is actually
It's
really
real
strong.
sad, yeah.
I'll get it running. No problem.
You know, it is sort of like I could play the mask here and then swing in with everything if I kill off one of these, depending on what they do with the 3 power they have left. We'll see. It's fine.
Oh, baby. Oh, no.
That's what I'm killing.
Oh, honey. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Warned you about the stairs,
Oh,
bro.
no. Do we kill it first and then go in? I think we do,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just before. He was reaching for the A space. That's why I said that.
I can't stop going in. Oops.
Oops.
I hit the A button.
Up to 7-5. Got one. You've got draw strength, so.
God, draw strength isn't big enough. That's so sad. And now we have the showman to also stop their next blocker.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
The ace of face.
Now I'd love like our draw strength, which would make it lethal, or our funeral pyre.
Pretty scary.
You can add that 2-1 flying. Hello,
Hey, it
Steel
finally
Bound.
showed up, and we're not
We
gonna
don't
play
have
it.
the power for him.
Oh, hilarious.
Exhaust that 2-1. And then Watchman goes down.
I fly for the throne.
I want us to draw power
I
next.
feel like every time that we play that we draft Steelbound Dragon, he's just the mascot of the deck. We never play him. He never wins games. He's just there to cheer us on, tell us we did a great job.
He's a good boy.
He's such a good boy.
Ooh.
All right.
I don't think that saves them though.
They'll gain 6 health, and stop 4 damage, or 3 damage.
Which I don't think is enough. I really want us to get an extra power here.
I know.
Come on. Yes! Yes! Throw him down! Throw him down! Be like, here he is!
The mascot
Here's
has
our boy.
arrived.
You're fucked!
We did it, Reddit.
We did it! Woo! Yeah.
Yeah, have a drawstring. Beautiful. Like, again, this is the second draft, I think, of this format where we've drafted a Steelbound Dragon, like, very early, picked the whole deck around him, and then won without, like, ever actually needing him.
No, we needed him. He
The
won the game.
psychic damage might have been enough.
He
yes.
won the game
That's
there.
fair.
He won the game. There's our boy. Unusable, but there he is.
Beautiful. This is fun. Not good, but it's not worth going down a card for.
Yeah.
And like, if they don't get the air, then we're actually in good shape. Plus, we have 2 draws to actually find a 2-drop to play.
Reporting in.
Okay. Well, that's not a 2-drop. That's bullshit, is what
Not
it is.
what we want.
Okay, good. They did miss the 2.
Excellent. You get War Wagon out.
Yep, we will be able to get Wagon. We'll be able to play Ceremonial Mask once we draw 2 more power.
Put the wagon down first. Or...
Strength.
Yeah, it really depends what they do. No, I'm gonna put down the Watchwing. They can attack in again with the Oni. I'm gonna get a 2/2 Warcry.
And then you put the wagon and the Oathkeeper down next
Yeah.
turn.
I fly for the throne.
There's even a case for putting like the Wagon and the Showman and the Oathkeeper, depending. If I draw power, so that I can then play War Wagon at 5.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But that's sort of like, it's very dependent. They may be able to rush us down, it's worth noting.
Yeah,
but I
which
think
is
my
why
only real win
the-
condition...
That's why the War Wagon might be, because it kind of stops them dead a little
Yeah,
bit.
exactly. And that's why it's like, if I don't pull power, I don't even consider it, because it's just a bit too risky. Particularly with them getting attacked from this.
Hell unit.
Alright, honestly, them using 4 power to do that
High steel
seems
bounds.
fine.
Do we put the wagon and inflict conscience?
Thinking I might do
The
that.
painter?
It's weird though, because they're fine not attacking with the painter.
Yeah. So just like the Oathkeeper down. And then it becomes
think the board,
and then it
yeah.
becomes a 4/4 attacking unit if
My
we want
oath
to.
is
We might
true.
not want to.
Oh, yeah.
Coin stays good.
Wee lad.
Scary.
Definitely getting spicy. I have to take this trade.
Well, we can inflict conscience or fire. Okay. Well, we can Kodosh the painter and inflict
flick the
conscience.
5/1, yeah.
And that kind of solves our problem.
That at least slows their roll, and they only have 3 cards. Now, granted, we'll have 3 cards. We really need to start drawing power here, like so badly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, that's mean.
All right.
Do we throw away our dragon?
Yes, I have to. This is the saddest thing I'm ever going to do.
I
I'll
know.
get it running.
But we're never gonna play him.
If we were at like 5 power or 6 power, there's no way in the world I would do that, but I can't hold that for 7 power. Yes, please.
I guess we could have thrown away the showman, but
I need to be able to play something next turn.
Swords, sharpened through.
Dude, I am at 17 health and they are just fucking going. Like, yeah, if I pulled 3 straight power, I should have held the dragon, but like, I don't know. That though. Now Tane I can get into. I think I'm pushing the envelope here. Like, if they want to trade for the 5/1, that kind of just stops my the problem. Didn't think they would. He does just win. He also just loses if he's a dead card in your deck.
yeah. Ready for the 5/1?
Come on, power. That's fine.
Yeah, we live in Mountain. Hopefully our deck just has... I mean, I know we've thrown away the Steel Bound, but hopefully our deck just has better long game. Oh, no. I say. Well, we can put the Mantle of Justice on someone and trade in.
Yep.
Can't attack in anymore.
I kind of have to, yeah. And if they get a fast trick, it's like, well, shit.
Double block and pray the fast trick isn't enough, I think.
I don't think I can afford to double block, honestly. If it is a fast trick.
Yeah.
Like, I think I have to go for the 1/1, and if they plays them a trick, then we just lose the game.
They definitely.
Yeah. I guess if it is draw strength, I at least keep one of them. And I don't use that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Let's go!
Probably not. Their board isn't actually that big, and I kind of want to just get up to Ceremonial Mask and win it.
Yes, we need the power. Yes, hello, thank you.
Like, if you want to trade 2 for 2 here on the draw strength, that's fine.
Pretty sure it's a draw strength.
It could be a high alert.
Yeah.
Like, if I pull a high alert out of their deck, I'm fine.
If it'd been a high alert, they would have done it to wipe out
True.
our 2 units, right?
I would guess so. But God knows, it's a tough one.
I'm debating it.
Yep.
So it is something that can kill that force. Which
Yeah.
could be a draw strength, it could be a high alert.
Yep.
Even me like a char.
They could have disconnected. And I mean, we take those.
We take those. Come on.
No, Pizza's here. had that.
We had that, yeah.
But
I'm pretty sure we had that in hand. Our long game is actually pretty good. We're an aggressive deck that can go long. And I think killing the Steelbound Dragon was the right one.
we never got the power
We
for
never
it.
got the power for it.
And yeah, it's like it's possible that was salt too.
Yeah, always possible, but that's fine.
This draft is okay, I guess.
It's gone well.
I have no idea like what we're gonna do after this or the next game, because there's only 2 left at most.
Yeah, it was on 4 power with we had a little, we didn't have any at the time way of like filtering through our deck. And even when we did with the Blurry Chaser.
If I was at 5 power, I absolutely would have kept it. Like 2.
Sorry, the biggest curse only goes one way. Maybe it doesn't work for...
He's not in call.
Yes,
though.
he's not in call, so no.
Beautiful.
Absolutely not, no.
That's fine.
Yes, perfect, beautiful. Love it.
Like it, love it, gotta have it. Play 3 units so I can get the most hilarious draw strength. I don't know.
Ice fake.
Simply a passenger of the experience. True, the deck already existed beforehand, so like, didn't get the chance to get that good curse soup going.
Alright, Hawk V.
I like it. I like that quite a bit. A 2-drop would be nice.
Yep.
But I mean, other than that, this hand is pretty smexy.
We have no 2-drops.
I know, none at all. Like, I'd accept the 1-drop too. For the record.
Well, they missed theirs as well. So.
Yeah, it's not so bad since they kind of punted turn 1 and 2. Right. Oh, can't block that. That's fine. Yes, if I War Wild, like I'm probably gonna try to hold on to this if I can. All right then. All questions undone.
Yep.
That's fine. I do have the Edict if I feel that that's scary enough, and I mean I honestly might. That is tough though. I think I'll play the War Wagon and take a shot to the face again.
Yeah, and then see.
Yeah. Hey, play a unit before you attack in, please. That'd be cool.
Nope.
They also have a trick. Good to know.
Well, we can trade Showman with Showman if we feel like it.
I think I might. Like, I think the Edict is worth more when they're in both of the colors. Streets of Flame?
There's definitely a lot of units where Edict can,
Yeah, exactly.
And
like, if they Streets of Flame this, and I take 4 more damage, which doesn't feel great, but...
Funeral Pyre.
Unfortunately, not quite enough to save it, which is such a shame. Draw strength right now. They went with the I'm not playing unit strategy. Powerful of them.
Never see that Dark.
I know, we're perfectly ready for Steelbound Dragon to come down and then get like fucking Spell Ritual.
Shit.
Alright, well at least they only get one unit
Yeah, we're
from
edicting
that.
that now. Like, immediately.
The real problem here is this.
Yep.
But they are at least slow rolling.
Wow, this is a lot of power to draw. More power than we could ever need in our lifetime.
More power to us.
So they have a 2/2.
Yep.
What else do you have in your hand?
Easily use a Steelbound Dragon right
Could
about
really
now.
use
Like
Steelbound
that would
Dragon.
be just mwah.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I am never playing that Fire Sigil, unless I see something that works really well for it. Uh-huh. Well, that's fun.
Ooh. Could char the 2/2 out of the way, and then...
It is interesting. I don't know if I want to attack in with the 3/3 or force them to trade my 3/3 in there, or my 4/1 in their 3/3. That may end
I
up
mean,
being
if-
the way of things. I can also,
yeah.
like, all attack in and spend the draw strength here.
Yeah.
And that might also be the way to do it.
Is Char fastest one?
It is. I'm not sure
you
that
do the-
not playing it...
I feel like you kill the 2/2 first, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. I think it doesn't really gain me anything to hold it.
Yeah. I feel like if they have...
Y'all, I'm telling you, the dragon's at the bottom of the deck.
It
I am going to
sure
decimate the draw
is.
strength
Yes,
here.
100% yes. There's no reason not.
Yeah.
Dragon's right there, guys. He's
Bottom.
right here.
It's 31 cards away.
No, he isn't. He's right there. Oh, yeah, please do.
Oh, beautiful. Hilariously, if they had just let that hit face, they might have actually had a pretty decent chance.
Oh, yeah.
Oink. Oh, thank God. At least now every unit I draw is a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dragon is there, looking at their health, and then jumps up the deck. As necessary.
Dragon, dragon, dragon. What's better than a normal dragon? I hate dragons.
And then a 7/7 dragon.
Rejoice!
That I think is actually kind of helpful. Alright. That's unfortunate.
Yep. We go ham?
Alright, it's start of your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just prevent that from happening. Like, they do trade it for... They do get a 4 damage thing off the board, but honestly, I do feel like the War Wagon is the more important thing here.
Ooh.
Alright, well, give me extra chances to draw Dragon. I can accept
They're
this.
going in. Oh! Oh!
This'll do the trick.
Oh, I'm hollering!
Shavka is my muse.
He's here!
He's finally here, performing for you.
Oh!
Now I'm like, do I play it?
No, we play him down. Yeah, like,
Well, like, the problem here is that that's actually, like...
yeah,
Pretty
the
good.
Mantle of Justice is really good.
Like, that makes it so that they actually have to chump
But-
block
But
or they die.
I
know!
I think we're probably. You play the mantle, yeah. You. We play the mantle on the Gaudy Showman. We'll have another turn to play him down.
Sigh.
We have another
They're
turn.
gonna concede.
We're having another turn.
They're going to concede.
No, our boy. Because yes, you have to.
Wait, they can go down to 2. I don't care about that much. Shoot.
And you get 10 damage across.
They have so many cards in their hand.
Frost in the light.
That would have killed our boy.
Yeah, there you go. I was just saving him.
Alright, I think we do throw him down now. You attack in with our 3, right?
I have to, yeah. Wondering if that Sanity's Anathema kills me. They're just gonna chump block it with that.
I mean, yeah.
Guess we'll find out.
I mean, it can... Oh shit, it does just kill us, does it? Oh, this fucker is so annoying and I hate him.
Ooh, I think they might just win.
We have to block with our boy.
Like, I think they might just win.
They're gonna win this. Alright, okay, that helps. Especially since we can get rid of everything in our hand, which we have to. We have to get rid of everything in our hand to lower him as much as possible. Hello, Dragon. Goodbye, Dragon. He was such a good pull. Oh, Anathema is such an awful card.
Mm-hmm.
We fight to survive.
Watchwing. We put our Warhorn on the lifesteal.
Yeah.
Especially since he's exalted, so that we can block with and hopefully get it on our flyer.
This is close. They have so many cards.
We have 10 health with that 4. What with a 3/3 as well. Just to reduce the damage. It's slightly
This
scary.
comes down to if they can kill off the 6/6, and you know, if they can, then that's just life.
Oh shit!
Wow!
Oh no! We shouldn't have blocked.
Nah,
shit. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's if they had any sort of trick.
Oh,
Like
sorry.
no, it's if they had literally any fast spell, we were dead. Is the thing. So like, I can't really feel bad about that.
When we blocked it with our lifesteal, we didn't have to block it with the thingy.
If
so,
they had a trick, we would have, though.
Yeah,
Like,
we would've.
there were so many situations. Like, yeah, maybe I should have kept it, but, like, we would have been down to 4 health, and it doesn't matter. That's fine. We get another chance. And honestly, even if this goes 6, it's fine.
Yeah,
That's a
that's
really good
fine.
hand.
Yeah, they also had a buttload of other cards in their hands.
Like, they had a hand of 10 cards. There were so many ways they could have beaten us there. It's hard to feel too bad about that. Like, that's kind of the thing. When you get Unraveling Fanatic to happen, you just win.
I'll get it running.
I don't actually... Like, honestly, I'm at 4 power right now. I think I'm fine to just wait for the dragon. Like, he'd be the one you throw away.
Don't
here.
throw away the dragon.
I know.
I'll make Ty upset. Again. Yeah, put Jack in hand. Oh god, that guy is so awful and I hate him.
Yep.
Our really thing would be our silence. I think maybe we'd use the evil already.
Probably. No sense
Uh,
thinking about it.
Yeah, no.
No sense in ever thinking.
Yeah, they had removal if we put our boy down first as well. The fight, yeah.
Yeah, the dragon would have died. They're just like, when you draw 2 billion cards, it turns out things tend to go good for you. That's good. It's a shame I can't play both that and the stalwart at the same time.
Yeah.
Be able to just kind of
Let's see
blast
what
them
you
out.
Another second.
Yeah.
Just making sure. We had cards, we didn't get them. That's what it came down to.
Basically. They had, like, honestly, them getting the Fanatic and us just barely not being able to get over the line.
Ooh, 3 on
Just
kindness.
happens.
Ouch.
Yeah, God. What if Humbug Swarm costs 2? Makes you think. Ooh, if they attack in with that 2/3, it's actually an interesting question.
Yeah.
Because draw strength would kill off the Oni.
I assume they only attack in.
my loyalty.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi.
That is a question worth asking.
Do we Showman and Charlie Bannerman and then wait till next turn for the judge?
Yeah.
We're finally seeing this Justice Mantle.
I know, it finally showed up. Now we're about to get the Unkindness. Unless we pull a unit that I want to play more than the Mantle.
Yeah,
Which we might.
Unkindness is mean.
Yep.
Eventually you're gonna stop pulling units.
Yep.
Or want to play something other than a unit.
Yeah. It's secret weapon, but way more reliable, basically. Like, the payoff isn't quite as good, but 3/1/1 flyers is kind of game-winning in draft. Particularly when you don't have to pay 5 for it.
Do you mantle because draw strength doesn't kill your own stalwart? I know it gets some flyers, but
Probably fine, especially because she gets huge.
yeah, it does make her huge.
Huge! And, like, if they really want to trade a draw strength for that showman, that's, like, whatever.
I'm trying to think. Most of the Justice tricks are 3/3 now.
Yeah. With this board, at least. They could spend, like, 2 spells to get rid of the
Damn, Mistrust
stalwart.
used to be cheaper in development. Ouch. Like, Mistrust is nasty as well.
I think if they have 2 tricks, they do it here. Oh,
Trust and experience.
Okay.
that's fine. Stops us from instantaneously winning the game.
Yeah,
Oh
Mistrust
God,
is
Mistrust
mean.
at 2 for 2 3/2s. Jesus.
It's mean.
Damn, that's good.
That is
That
good.
does so much for them.
When it comes out, it's gonna mean, oh,
On the
that's,
other hand-
that's beautiful though.
Now, Tane I can get into. Probably don't decimate here unless
No,
I
we
want to
can't-
throw away the
we can't
dragon.
afford to,
But
yeah.
like at 4 power, it's just a bit risky. Particularly when they've got like 2 1/1s in. Like I could kill another 1/1 to give him 1/1/1 in the air, but that's not.
That 4/3 is gonna be a pain in the ass once
Yep.
it emerges.
Yep.
That silence would be nice.
Yep.
Inflict conscience would be nice. More power would be nice, so we can get our dragon on the board.
Power
I
is
don't
really
know.
kind of the win condition here. Yeah, like I'll throw away a lot of units for Tinker. Or if I pull a lot of units, I'll throw them away with Tinker.
Yeah.
Depending. Like Living Mountain, gone. Maybe. Really just want to start pulling power. It would be nice.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Depends. This is like. Oh, hello. They're trying to run us down.
I mean, they might.
Oh, I like this.
You know, we may just get run down here. They might just be fast enough, especially
Yeah.
because they've got like the guaranteed 4 here and 6 in the air.
Yep.
I think we're gonna lose this.
Yeah, I think yeah.
Well, we're not guaranteed. If we
No.
pull the edict, we kill that, and the damage swings extremely. But the way this board is right now, they are in the driver's seat.
Yep.
And I potentially should have just thrown away the Steelbound Dragon. Or let me amend that. I probably should have thrown away the Steelbound Dragon. Which happens.
Yep.
Shavka inspires us.
I think even if we had, here.
The dragon will not win the game because it will never touch the board.
Nope. Oh well, 6 wins is pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's possible when they played the unkindness on me, I should have thrown away the Steelbound Dragon because that kind of just like means that they're gonna have a much better chance of just getting a big wacky board on me.
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting one though. Yeah, they're slowing it down.
Cowardice is interesting.
Let's see.
I do kind of get it.
They can get their 5 power eventually to make him bigger, but...
Because it's like, if they had attacked all in, I probably wouldn't have been able to... Or I probably would have been able to get a lot of power from the crackback.
We can't block with her.
Yeah,
so
like
do
I'm
we
probably going to throw
swing
her in for
Yeah.
just to get a trade on that deadly.
They have a trick. Oh yeah, they have a primal card they threw away.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes it just works. Particularly with him, I would have been able to force some real bullshit if they had gone all in. I think they're gonna win this turn with
They
draw
win.
strength.
Yeah, I mean they won anyway, but because I couldn't block.
Yeah.
Which.
I guess actually draw strength doesn't get across the line. I honestly like I understand them getting like just thinking about whether it's good or not.
Go all in, you win. Go ham, it's lethal.
Given that I have the 6 power I'm holding up, but yeah.
Can't afford to do anything but block in the 4. Now, if we get a draw strength and don't put anything else on the board, we win. But
We
that's
get
it.
teleported back. I know, that's the worst part. Like, Dragon would have nothing to do except block the 4-3.
That don't help.
We fight to survive.
So close.
Right, it's pages. I always forget about secret pages existing.
I wish we could have capitalized on their cowardice.
Yeah. Keeping them dragon was a mistake. Oh well.
Hard to know that early in the game, you know?
Yeah.
We could have drawn a 3 power and flung it down.
Yep.
Which I think if we'd gotten it down earlier, we definitely would have won that.
Yeah, I could have like beaten them to the punch. I guess with a 17 power deck, it was a bit questionable. I think, like I said, when they played the Unkindness, I probably should have tinkered to try to because playing the long game becomes a lot more dangerous when they're gonna get 3 threes or 3 flyers in the air. But that's kind of like a 20/20 hindsight sort of thing. That was a good run.
We only would have had 1 turn without them because we had to draw.
Yeah. Yeah, like the big thing there is like at least Tinker would have probably given me a little something more to get down on the deck and start attacking them. Where Steelbound Dragon unfortunately gave me absolutely nothing.
Yep.
Which happens. It was a pretty good draft. Like, it's a shame I didn't get it across the line, but at the same time, those are some really good games.
Yeah.
That
Fun.
6-2 there, that game, that first game 6 was absolutely buck fucking wild. As bad as it feels to lose a game like that, at least that game was ridiculous. And that deck was really good. I don't know how many more of this format drafts we're gonna have. The set, I don't think it's got an official release date yet, but that was still this set has been absolutely wild. And we'll see what the next set's like. We'll see if I'm any good at it, because I know the last 3 color set I had a lot of trouble with, at least relative to my usual strength. But hey, you never know. Maybe I'll just draft a bunch of stranger decks.
Like, is 3-color gonna be more terrifying than this? Because this draft format is terrifying.
God knows. It'll really depend on like how good all of the stuff is. Like, the big thing about this format is that's just decks I feel like aren't super hard to draft, whereas in 3-color drafts, decks are actually quite difficult to draft. And I think I'm a better player than I am drafter, even if I'm a pretty decent drafter. So I tend to thrive in these sorts of formats as opposed to ones where drafting a really good deck is important. But hey, that's for the future. We'll probably get at least a few more with this, or they'll release like do a pre-release type thing where like, you know, new cards come in and everything gets absolutely silly. So
Yep.
that'll definitely be fun if they do that.
So, more chords, same time next week.
Indeed.
Alright, so we're back on Sunday with more Partners in Time. I'm hoping we finish Partners in Time on Sunday. We're really close. We're in the final dungeon.
We're in the final dungeon, and it's really going to depend on how much of a fuck the last boss is, I think, more than anything.
Yes, I think the final boss is really going to be where it's at. And the game I ordered for the next main stream we do is here. It finally arrived. It says delivered. I haven't gone and gotten it yet. But delivered today.
So we'll go down and find it stolen from the package room.
I'm so pissed off it took this long to ship, but it's here.
And we won't have to wait for it.
I won't have to wait for it, so
wanna
hopefully we'll get to play that on Tuesday. If not, it'll be next Sunday. But it's here.
Indeed.
We're ready. Alright, see you on Sunday for Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.